Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to day 4 of Camp Nanowrimo. I hope this video finds you well and that you've been writing. So, I have a confession to make. This year's Camp Nanowrimo has not been very much fun for me, actually. I'm behind on my word count, and I have work, and it's really hard to feel like writing when you come home after working 9 hours and just don't feel as productive, and there's no writing sprints going on. My friends aren't as into it. It's just like bumming me out. So I think it's time to really buckle down and get to it, because there's no point in half-assing. So that's just kind of a waste of everyone's time. So I'm going to really recommit and start writing and start working, because that's what I'm here to do. So I'm going to grab my bunk, I'm going to lay out my sleeping bag and my pillow, and I'm going to get to it. And I'm really going to settle in to this whole camp spirit and let it engulf me and let my words out. So I have been thinking that one of the reasons that it's not as fun is because I've been really editing a lot as I go, and I've been more focused on having a presentable draft than really just getting the words out there. So Cheryl from She Raconteurs here on YouTube, I'll link her below. We've been talking about how when we went back to go edit our novels from Nanowrimo, it was a little scary and intimidating because they were pretty much stream of consciousness and, you know, really like a hot mess. And so when you have to deal with that, there's so many spelling and grammar mistakes and everything, and it can just be intimidating, especially if it's your first time editing something. So it felt right to go approach this as, you know, I kind of want the first time I write something on the page to be semi-presentable, to where I wouldn't be worried if I showed it to somebody right away. And I've done that. I shared with you guys my first 1,000 words that I've written for Camp Nanowrimo so far, and Jarrett said that the link wasn't working, so I'll try to figure that out. I'm sorry guys, but I'll have that up for you on this video, and so you can read that and give me feedback and everything. But yeah, so the over-editing, I need to take that pressure away from myself because it's really bogging me down. It took me about 4 hours to write the only 2,000 words I have so far in 4 days, so I'm doing pretty crappy. I don't even know what my word count I'm supposed to be at right now because I'm so behind. I haven't really even checked. So all of this to say, I need to put my inner editor aside and really just get into the camp spirit and allow myself to have another sucky draft. It's just part of writing. I just need to explore that, get it out there on the page so that I can edit it later. And so I'm sorry, Cheryl, if if I'm going back on what I said or anything. So I'm gonna mention some other YouTubers here because I don't claim that I'm an expert. I don't pretend to know everything about Camp Nanowrimo. This is my first Camp Nanowrimo, and we are day 4, and I feel like I'm already apologizing and stuff, so I'm going to point you in the direction of some other great people here that can really guide you and that I have found helpful. So the past week here seems like a lot longer because I've watched so many YouTube videos in the past week you don't even want to know the number. But I have been watching on my phone while I'm driving to work because I have a 30 to an hour minute drive to work. So I have been watching One More Southern Belle, or otherwise known as Allie, and she's awesome. She has like tips and tricks of like actual how you can write better kind of things, and elements and characterization and all of that jazz. She puts that in each and every one of her videos, so I found every single one of them to be helpful. And she has been doing daily vlogs for a bunch of NaNoWrimo, so if you just want to like check out all of her videos, which I have done, I found that super helpful. And she has a friend, Tracy Michelle 210, and I'm just watching her videos right now. She has some NaNoWrimo videos too, and they made a collab channel together which is called Practice Makes Pros, and they talk about writing as well, tips and tricks and everything. So all of these were super helpful to me and I recommend. So all of those links will be in the below bar, don't sweat it, all of the links are for you. So Tracy Michelle 210 had an awesome sprinting technique for getting your word count higher, which is awesome because I really need the help. And she said that you should write for 10 minutes and time yourself, and in that 10 minutes you're not allowed to look at it or edit it or go back or anything, and then you stop and you have a 2-minute break. And during this break you can, you know, go to the bathroom, or you can go refill your coffee or whatever, but you are also allowed to go back and edit the words that you just wrote. So that's pretty awesome because, like I said, I've been stuck on the editing, but if I just let my inner editor out for just 2 minutes and then get back to writing, I think that might be really effective. So I'll try that strategy out tonight, let you know how that goes for me tomorrow in my next video. And yeah, so when I say I'm going to like sit down to write for an hour, that's pretty intimidating for me because I don't have a lot of experience with this. I don't really know what I'm doing. And so I just think that breaking it up into 5 12-minute chunks like this is probably a really good way to go. So we'll see. And she has a lot of other tips and tricks as well. So check out all these people. Bitten by Book Lust is also a good person to look out for Camp NaNoWrimo and NaNoWrimo videos, getting prepared, and fun little stationery that and snacks you can get that help motivate you and stuff. Her videos are great, and we've been talking lately, and she's becoming a good friend, so that's fun. And last but not least, and certainly not least in any sense, is Caddytastic. Go subscribe to her, and go subscribe to all these people. But she's awesome. She's the reason I'm doing this, and she's the reason why I started NaNoWrimo in the first place, and why I do daily NaNoWrimo vlogs. I saw her videos from the previous, back in 2011, and it really pumped me up for the NaNoWrimo 2012, and I started doing it and becoming her friend and vlogging every day, and it was a bunch of fun, and that's probably why I'm missing the magic, because we're not having that same interaction. But I was her 100th subscriber, and I'll never forget that, and now she has over like 5,000 or something. And she was going to email me saying, thank you for being my 100th subscriber, but I emailed her first and said, hey, we should be friends, because you're really cool, and I like you, and you're awesome, and you're the reason I'm doing NaNoWrimo and starting to write again, and to vlog and put myself out there and everything. So thank you, Kat, you were awesome, and so is everybody else on this list, and I just want you guys to spread the love of Camp NaNoWrimo, because I really need some love. So your camp activity for today is to subscribe to all those people. You don't have to, but you can at least check them out, click on some links, and give them some love. And if you do happen to like what they say, you can let them know that I sent you, and we'll have a good time this camp, okay? Okay. See you guys later. Bye.